neon lights ignite. Oh, yeah, rising through the night. Caught in the glow, where the charts collide, dips fade away. I'm on this neon ride, sats in my veins. FOMO's electric spark, ooh yeah. Crypto's my pulse, beating through the dark, yeah. Yeah. Gas fees flicker, whales dance in the haze. I'm stacking dreams in this digital maze. Every coin I claim lights a moonlit flame, ooh, smooth. Bull runs my wave, I'm rewriting the game. Neon bull run lighting up the sky. Rising through the dark, I'm flying high. Yeah, yeah. Crypto's glow won't fade my soul. Bull run shines, I found my goal. Neon bull run, 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 oh, oh. Rook pulls behind, I've broke their chains. Flipped the spark to gold, washed away the stains. Markets a hum, echoes in my core. Yeah. Moons lift me up, I'm craving more, yeah. Yeah. Dips turn to light, I'm riding this gleam. Every crash I dodge, every win supreme. Crypto's my rhythm, flowing through my sight. Bull runs my dawn, burning up the night. Neon bull run lighting up the sky. Rising through the dark, I'm flying high. Yeah, crypto's glow won't fade my soul. Bull run shines, I found my goal. Neon bull run, 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 oh, 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 oh. Yeah, neon lights ignite. Oh yeah. Now I'm stacking stars, I've broke it all. Yeah, yeah. Crypto's my spark, my fight, my gleam. Bull runs my pulse, live in the dream. Glow through the chaos, rise through the grind. Neon's my fire, I'm one of a kind. Neon bull run lighting up the sky. Rising through the dark, I'm flying high. Yeah, crypto's glow won't fade my soul. Ooh, bull run shines, I found my gold. Neon bull run, 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 oh, 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 yeah. Neon lights ignite. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. Rising through the night. Neon bull run, 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 oh, oh. You've been mining in the shadows, chasing digital gold. Hodling every coin you claim, your secrets untold. Whispers on the chain ignite, you're pulling me slow, slow. Crypto's in your eyes tonight, I'm caught in the glow. Wallets locked, your keys are T's, a game I can't unwind. That FOMO's creeping through my veins, you're messing with my mind. I'm not your trader, not your pawn, I see through the haze. You're dancing in my dreams, babe, with your blockchain ways. You just want my transaction, yeah. You just want my stacks to send, oh, oh. Playing games with central plans, I'm slipping deeper in your hands. You just want transaction, you just want transaction, baby. Not my keys, not my crypto lately. Pulling me with moves so shady. You just want transaction, you just want transaction, baby. Charts are spinning, I'm persuaded. Lost in code, intoxicated. NFTs light up the dark, your apes are on display. Gas fees pull me under, but I'm swaying anyway. Babe, we're going to the moon, your voice cuts through the night.
Dosi. Come in, Tokyo. Come in, Tokyo. Stop twisting my nipples.
I'm not your mark, not your prey, but I'm falling too fast. Crypto's got me locked in deep, this high's gonna last. You just want my transaction, yeah. You just want my stacks to send, oh, oh. Playing games with central plans. I'm slipping deeper in your hands. You just want transaction. You just want transaction, baby. Not my keys, not my crypto lately.
Somebody fell asleep again. I ain't saying what his name is.
You just want transaction, baby.
Oh, I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't say it, John. No, don't be stupid.
Lost in code, intoxicated.
I mean, but his initials are RD.
Research and development.
You know, don't be cute, Bobby.
Coins are running. Call me yours, but I'm not breaking. Cold wallet's mine, no chance you're taking. You're my rhythm, oh. You just want transaction. You just want transaction, baby. Not my keys, not my crypto lately. Pulling me with moves so shady. You just want transaction. You just want transaction, baby. Charts are spinning, I'm persuaded. Lost in code, intoxicated. You just want transaction. Sign my hash, I'm so resistant. Well in the waves, I'm drifting. Crypto's my sweet addiction. I've been watching charts all night, chasing every green. Crypto city whispers low, it's a restless scene. Wallet's cold, I'm bound inside. Keys my only light. Market's calling through the dark. I'm holding on tight. I said, ooh, I'm lost in the glow. Chasing dreams where the miners flow. Ooh, I'm stacking my fight, but I can't break till I'm hodling tight. I'm hodling tight, trapped in pumps tonight. I'm hodling tight, markets in my sight. I'm hodling tight, tokens lift me high. I'm hodling tight, yeah, I'm hodling tight. Ooh, gas fees cut me slow.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the turkey.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto with Road Dogg. A little bit later than usual. Somebody fell asleep on the chair tonight, just waiting for the show. I'm not going to say who it was. Yeah, it was me. It was me. I can't help it. My apologies. Can't seem to hear myself right now. Welcome everyone to the show. Look behind me. We got Narcia Red here for the weekly. Hey, wow. Still kind of sucks to be in crypto right now. However, today, for the most part, was looked a little bit better. Portfolio is going up a little bit. We're still down. Don't get it twisted. On average, things looking up about 3, 4, 5% over most of the altcoins here. Turn my head and cough. All right, just follow the rules. Caspa's up at 7 cents. When it's about 5.5 cents, I think. So that's a nice little come up. Tau, I see, is at a juicy price here, under $300. Just saying. Is it time to go all in? Should we be chasing these coins? There's something going on. Today is Tuesday. You know, we have the Monday charts. Let's check our days. Make sure we're still good. And, we got to start thinking about this weekend, this summer coming up, because they like to take advantage of us on the weekend, if you haven't noticed. Get us going one way on Friday and maybe switch it up on us. They've got their little playbook they do. There seems to be a little bit of rhyme and reason to it sometimes, I think. May not be perfect, but it seems like they do have a little bit of a playbook going on. So we got to watch them. They're trying to be tricky on the weekends now, trying to get all the weekend players get their bags, get their positions, especially on the Bitcoin. That's the one everybody, all the big money really is going after. And hey man, just getting in some of these other things, you know, that's just a little maybe side benefit. Hey, it's a play if you got the spot positions to be nibbling at some of these juicy prices on some of these targets. I mean, they're not going to go down forever, and some of them are at some low lows. But all those ones that were so juicy that you missed out on a while back, one of the 3 times that we've been down to lows, well, there is some pretty good places again. I think it's a little lesson to tuck away in the back of our minds for next cycle is, man, hey man, play Bitcoin more. You'll have plenty of chances to get these altcoins at good deals, and next time you know, take profit a lot heavy, because them altcoins, they're just oscillating against that Bitcoin. They go up, they go down, it's around that trip. I think that's what we've been missing out on, all that. What I'll be missing out on, because in retrospect, I expected my altcoins to be helping my Bitcoin bags grow. Didn't happen so much. Here we are on the 6-minute Bitcoin chart, and interesting. This is a funny shaped top here, and I mean, there's several ways you can look at it. You can draw a trend line. That's one thing. Breakout, came back in. Oh, that's not hot. I'm just getting accustomed to seeing this I don't know pattern up here. This little confusing little guy. It looks very much like the little triple tops that tell us that, hey man, I'm getting ready to slam you down. Let's see if it works out on this one. It looks like it's catching support, right? So it's like, oh man, I'm just going to catch support. We can go up here, we made a higher high, man. Come on, dude. I think this is all part of the gotcha itch. And I may be wrong, but let's just see. But I'm starting to get PTSD with this shape. I'm associating some PCSD with this particular shape. And I know it sounds crazy. You need some little googly eyeballs here. Bright freaking. Now can you see it? Now can you see him? He's got his shoulders up in the air, man. What's Bitcoin going to do, man? Is it going to dump? I don't know. Kind of turns into a ghost or a bat. Oh look, what is it? Oh, wouldn't that be crazy if it's called a bearish bat pattern? Wouldn't that be just kind of wild? That will be weird. But that is a possible triple top pattern. It just is. And even if you're looking at this here on the 6-minute time frame as the ascending bull flag to the upside, which I've heard so many different breakout statistics on which way they go out. If you want to know the truth, according to Thomas Bukowski, for that particular pattern, it is technically 53% chance to break to the upside, and that's looking for price coming into from the bottom, which makes it a continuation pattern. These are just kind of things that Thomas Bukowski points out that, you know, most other people kind of bypass that. They just say, look, back to the upside, woo, and leave you hanging there without telling you, well, it's okay, but you know, everything's got its probabilities, a little bit less of one, especially if you break out, come back in, and then make this little triple toppy. I don't know. Because that little sucker's been the pain in my... Every time I've seen one of these little guys, I mean, I've always wished that, you know, I've done something a little different there. However, if you're looking at the other little signs, it says, hey man, we should bounce from here and be all right. You suck, road dog. You thought it was going to go down. I'm just saying, you know, for one time, I think I'm going to actually listen to this one. And I think I'm going to take a little play on it. Because I need a little short action here to kind of build up this account. I'm stronging, and right now I'm in drawdown on both of them by a little bit. I just had a $9 short, so I can add to that right now, and maybe set up another place to add again up here. I'll maybe do that first. I think I got one up here already, right? Is that true? Is it not? It looks like it's true. I got a limit order up here. Oh, I got a couple limit. I don't have to do anything. I just drag these little guys down. I'm gonna put one right here and hope it goes and gets me. And if I do see that she just starts dropping, well then, you know, I might chase that one a little bit, but I'll keep a little backup one right over here, just in case we decide to come up and maybe think about invalidating. I don't know, or maybe coming up for one more leg and still being within the possibilities of this little triple top idea playing out. That's how I'm going to play this little guy. Of course, don't forget I got a little long over here since it's just a $68 one. Remember, this is a tiny account. We remember it was doing good, and then we had all the blow up, and Road Dogg did some stupid again, and we took it down. So we're trying to get back up to 500. I'm just recalling the recollection here. So I mean, so we're not making the big ass trades on it because we got to say it's a small account. In my opinion, that's a good little place to start. And it does look like we got a little place to come down. Now, if this is a triple top, if it is, and I'm just Live About got me sold. You got a biased. No, I'm tired of getting burned by this little shape. Because it don't sting you at first. No. She waits until you start thinking, oh, we can walk this one off. No, you just got all excited for nothing. And then it's gotcha, bitch. So, I'm going to start calling this the gotcha bitch pattern. Let's see what happens. Measured move on it, according to Thomas Wachowski's, not that terrible, but it's not the greatest. I mean, from highest to the lowest, that lowest valley, and then from that lowest valley, because it doesn't make a neckline kind of like a head and shoulders or anything like that. It can, I guess, but it usually doesn't, or it's some kind of slanted thing. Says that we might be coming back down to 81,200-ish. So I'm going to make a little mark right there and put me a little target. And why not, let's go ahead and move a little. This is our, wait a minute, this is my short, right? Why are you down here so long? Oh, did I enter short? Oh, yeah. I think I went short earlier. Obviously, I did right here, and I haven't added to that one yet. And then I have my other limit orders up, so I've been shorting, trying to short this area a little bit for a schlong. And it looks like she might be. And then we got our other limit order set just right above it, just in case she wants to go up and nail it. All right, so take profit will get me down to. Oh wow, we're making a whole $1. Maybe we'll get a little bit luckier from that, but hey, man. That's what I got to work with on this one right now, because I've got a sorry entry where we went in just a little, right up here. Hey, look, that clearly I must have got in here and did not take profits down here, so shame on you. It's your own fault. You could have been up for how much? I was probably sidetracked $3, so it's my fault. Let's see if we can get something here, though. Do I need to pair my in on this entry? Are you going to do it for me? Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? We're just sitting here watching this market, trying to figure out what's going on, right? So it's always good to zoom out. Let's do that now. We were in degen mode right there. Let's zoom out to what we really should be looking at. Looks a little promising. We might be working on a breakout here. Don't really have the volume behind it, so that's more like market makers backing off, or what would it be? Ask. I think it was ask, or backing up, and the bids are starting to be pushed up a little bit to chase it. And when that happens, and without the volume there to really be behind it, they get tired, and then I can't hold it up anymore. And they drop it. Because the strength is just not there behind the move. Looking at this area over here, 84, 86,000, possibly our first rollover area. And, if we don't get past 87, I expect us to do what we've been doing before, is just continue to roll over, possibly making a higher or a lower low. The only thing that I'm going to say is that, there's a lot of people, and like we've talked about the possibility we can go all the way up to 90. I mean, technically, until we get past 95 and make a higher high, we're in danger of rolling over anywhere along this trend line. So you got a lot of variations of people calling where there might be a rollover is, but one thing that seems to be a common theme is that a lot of people are now looking for that rollover. And okay, so when that happens, then you got to start thinking contrary, because that's usually what ends up happening, goes opposite of what the herd thinks. If the herd is also starting to think that, and they got a reason, we went over it last night. We went over one good reason, and I just want to zoom out and kind of remind you of that. Let me get that chart up. Just a chart. And that idea come to here, and we discussed this because this is my take on our possible overall move. Now my Elliott wave indicator says something totally different, so I'm not an Elliott wave expert, but by the rules, this setup should be valid. A fifth wave coming for A, B, C correction that could take us technically down to 68 or to 60, but probably more than likely somewhere around 68 if that were to happen. That's what I'm looking for. And that's a valid idea. This is very valid, and this can be what plays out, and maybe a lot of other people will see this too. Elliott, let me get the little indicator's opinion here. He had something. Oh, now you changed your mind again. See, I can't trust you. That's the thing about Elliott wave. Well, if that's one day, and this is so consistent so far. But there was another scenario. I think it was on the weekly. Yeah, is this it? Yeah, the weekly. What's all this crap? The weekly, when you pull Elliott wave, thinks that we're on a 4-wave, which means that the biggest one is yet to come. Now this fits with our 4-year cycle, and this is what we were all really, really hoping for right now. Was instantly what Elliott's calling for on the weekly. So yeah, you got Elliott going, we're bullish on the weekly, but on the daily is saying no, ABC correction down. Two different stories right here based on the time frames. We're torn betwixt the scenarios, aren't we? This is what we were all hoping for, and this is what, it's what made altcoins be so easy to wreck, I believe. It's because, you're being told by lots of people, and I've even gotten to thing here, but I did make it a point to say pace yourself about jumping in on altcoins. They've just gotten more and more discount, and dang, they are at some nice prices, though, I gotta say. So DCA strategy right now, anybody who's just getting into this market, man, the playing field's leveled up for you guys. If you're walking in right now or know somebody just trying, to walk in slowly into altcoins right now, slowly, which most new people will not. They'll be like, let's throw it all in here, and they got to go through their lessons and cycles too, right? It's not a bad time. I doubt that you find altcoins get cheap. I think if we do come down again, obviously they're going to get cheaper. I can't imagine it. But targeting the ones that you maybe is like, oh, they're out of my league, or yeah, they're the bigger coin. Everybody's already made their money on those. Well, and here's your chance on some of those real good ones you missed out on, and it's a chance to maybe rebuild a stronger portfolio. There's lots of opportunities right now in altcoins if you look at it that way, or you can look at it as just, I'm too scared and I'm down and I can't do nothing. We can cry about it, or we can make the best of what we got, but you can get some good decisions around this time of the game. Just don't do it all at once. There are still other signs saying we can kind of roll over here. We got a possible ribbon flipping going over here on the 4-hour, a bearish one at that. So don't get too excited. My game plan is pretty much, I'm following this one. And if we want to continue up and go to the moon on that weekly wave 5 Elliott wave theory thing, even me playing it this way, I can still come out if she goes just decides the moon rocket, because the dry powder that I'll be collecting on the way up, just like the market makers and the whales do, if it wants to keep going up, I could just get a fresh entry in and ride that little fucker and start playing the next lower, or the next higher lows. So in other words, if we need the pictorial graph this out for you, if we finagle our way up here, if I use finagle a lot, I don't know, it probably won't act like that. That's too many humps and a dump. I don't know, something like that. So what if it does and we don't come down and get rejected? We go, it's moon time, boys. This was the spring. Gotcha, suckers. Oh, I'm going to rock and roll, Elon Musk. We're going to Mars. Oh, and then we do that. Well, at some point, there's going to be a higher low. There just always is. And that will be the one to get. that would be the one to really, really focus on if I missed it. And look, if I, all the money I'm building up through here, it's just maybe a little bit of a gap here where I missed out on something. Maybe at the most. You know how you play it. Maybe it's not that much of a gap at all. Maybe I don't know, but I would be definitely more into trend after doing that. So it's not a bad strategy, I don't think. Let's come up with just basic stuff, just to play it on the bigger picture, really. It's game plan anyway. Execution, though, that's where they get you. That's where you get yourself, is on that execution. You can make all the plans in the world. It goes there, I'm going to do this. It goes here, I'm going to do this. And it goes there. And then when you look back, a month after the event, you're like, I could have done that. Man, that didn't happen. I know, right? But I couldn't do it. My hands were tied. Yeah, I'm just being real with you. Make all the plans. I do think it's good to write them down, though, so you don't forget, especially if you're kind of like me and kind of squirrel brain. Squirrel! What was I going to do with this one again? Oh, I forgot to do something with that bag. Yeah, so fawning and writing things down are helpful. Maybe trying to find every excuses to condense a position that you're not really all that sold on. Popcat! Just saying. Hey, people, how's it going? We got 23 people here. New music will be releasing. I'm on a staggering thing. I got some releases coming out next Tuesday. Something about getting on playlists. Don't throw your music out there too soon. Stupid ass rules. That doesn't make any sense to me. What the hell? If the song's good, just add it. If it ain't, then stop with all the game plan. Why has everybody got game plan? Every sector of everything has got game plan. Road Dog's off talking. It's talking about the music. I do crypto music. You hadn't noticed, and you're listening to it right now. But in the intro, there were three new songs that we got. You might hear them again in the outro section, but it'll be a week before they come out. If you ever get bored and just want some of that crypto music, all genres, just say, "Hey Alexa," or Spotify, or whatever. But Alexa, play songs by Road Dog Crypto, and you'll get some. So, enough with the shills. Oh, there's one more. If the screen comes up, and that is for Tangem Wallet, because the smart people out here will take your crypto off exchanges and put it on Tangem Wallet so that it stays yours, because not your keys, not your crypto, and if it's on exchange, you ain't got them keys. That's a harsh reminder that, we're good, until that one day when, that exchange, something, there was a hack. Yeah. And you see more of that happening. I'm just saying. Talking to myself too. I got to get out of some of these positions, moonbag them, and just get them off of there. But this is the time. I'm not saying go all in, but over the next few weeks, you can get some good moonbag opportunities on some of these altcoins. I think I would just recommend that. Hey man, let's stop dropping the worthless ones and the hyped up ones, and let's get those ones that that the big money has worked with before in cycles. Let's not forget about them. Look at this little guy. Doesn't that look like the little head and shoulders? Like, triple head and shoulders, but triple pattern. They gave us the finger in there. Does that mean altcoins might keep on going down? It might be. We got some other indicators to look at to help us figure out the market. Bitcoin dominance being one. So let's take a look at that. I'm not going to fade the S&P 500 anymore, because that just kind of gives us a feel for what Legacy's doing. And when they get scared, well, they dump on our asses too. They got the most paper hands of all that I've seen. I would normally take you over here to Bitcoin dominance, but it seems to be hiding from me right now. What the hell? Sean, have you been over here? It is BTC.D or Dominito. And right, here we go. Do I need to add you over? You should be there, darling. You should be there. Anyway, here we are. Oh, look, we left our Elliott Wave indicator on the 4-hour chart. And Elliott Wave also thinks that Bitcoin dominance is getting ready to rocket to the moon. And it sucks to be an altcoin when Bitcoin dominance is going up, because that means nobody really gives a crap about you. Everybody's caring about Bitcoin. Bitcoin's getting all the hype. This is the Bitcoin cycle of Bitcoin adoption. Wonder why that's happening. Why do my altcoins suck so much? Other than the oversaturation and the attention all being on Bitcoin, I couldn't dare to tell you. Those would be my two biggest reasons. Get off of there, Elliot. Anyway, recovering the 618 Fibonacci's. That's all good. This is where everybody's calling for alt season. I'm still clear. No, I'm very clear on that. I was saying altcoin rally. We ain't in altcoin season. Looks good. We can hope. And it looked like maybe if we get rejected here, maybe they might be right. And I'd have to eat some crow, but I didn't have to because everything else was telling me, man, no, this is still bullish. But man, something like that. Oh, if we could get something else like that, rejection maybe up here and another little pullback, that might be what we need for altcoins. That might be a nice little profit-taking ride. So basically, every time Bitcoin dominance is falling, we're probably happy with our altcoins. And that's probably when we need to start getting paid instead of going, oh, I'm going to chase this little sucker. It's right here, boys, right here. Oh, this is where we go Lambo shopping. Let's put the name on the credit card. We'll pay it next week when we cash out our crypto. I like the way you're thinking. Let's pay it forward. Yeah. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, 23 people hanging out with me. Let me go hang out with you guys for a second instead of being all this silly turkey over here.
Sammy's got his charts held high, eyes fixed on.
Do we need a new playlist? I need to update that one. We've got Chris Klein hanging out. Shout out to Chris Klein, Floki's Angels. Glasshopper 77, Duality Crypto, Julian Alegria, Ave Medina, Joe from Trade Intuition, fellow YouTuber. Go check him out. I don't have his channel pulled up, but go check him out. He's streaming every day. I think he may even be streaming at midnight tonight. He's been doing midnight streams, and I've been meaning to mention that. That's just well. Squirrel! This turkey sees squirrels everywhere. Anyway, so go check him out. Does a lot of good in the space. Sharing that knowledge, and especially beginner friendly. I think that's one of the greatest things about Joe. It's why everybody loves Joe. He's very beginner friendly. If you come to this market like, man, you guys talking all this code and stuff, and I don't understand. There's all these numbers 7, 3, 4, 6, 8, 5. What moving average magnets and stuff? What is you talking about? You support resistance. My bra has underwire. That's all I need. Go check out Joe because he will lay all this stuff out and explain it so very well. I don't know what this space would be like without Joe. Thank you, Joe, for what you do. Give him a round of applause. So, any of you guys will go check him out at midnight or when it starts streaming there. I mean, you can watch us both if you want, but I won't get mad at you. Go get some good knowledge and learning over there. Your boy started late. Anyway, Bulls on Parade, MG Motorsport, how's it going? Chris Klein, I probably were mentioning some of these. Jay Violet, how's it going, Jay Violet? Saw you over in, I think, Frankie's chat earlier tonight. I got finding myself going in and out of consciousness there. I think I've been catnapping for the past 2 days. My sleep schedule's been really messed up. But we're getting back in the grind here. Sicario, how's it going, my man? Chris Klein. I'm saying everybody's name 2 or 3 times so far. Kelly L. There's Sam. Well, we got a party now. We got a full house going on right now. Hopefully my microphone's on and everything. You're not going to run. Turn your mic on. That sucks when that happens. Road Dog, do you swing trade your spot bags? I'm doing more of that now. What? Well, no, there are a few that I'm in accumulation mode on spot. And those are XCN, and call me crazy, but I just can't help buying this little guy when he's down. Let me see if I can get him up. Let me show you. This does not look like. Is this my fault? Why does this look not anything like what I normally see over here? Okay, well, I found it. Did I not type that in right? This is one of my little plays here. It's a dark horse play, and it's a proof of work and proof of stake hybrid system. And I don't know. I've just It's one of my dark horses called Decred. This is what it looks like lately here, and it got up as high as 32, and she's down at 10. Where did the charts go, man? However, this, when you zoom out, this is how she did last time. I don't guess we need that. She was hanging around 1250, and she'll do that. And last time she did that too, but then she moon rocketed up to 245. This one has, you know, a certain, I think it's like 21, is it 21 million, or about like Bitcoin, or you know, I probably need to refresh my memory on this one. It's just one that I slowly collect anytime that we're around $12. I'll throw a little bit of money in it, and then I'll just keep collecting, and I've been doing that for a while. So it's one of my little backup plan hodl bags, and she's at $10, and that's like, well, that doesn't happen very often. 21 million, just like Bitcoin. I like that. So it's been around for a while. It's like the boomer play. Well, these boomer plays also get boomer money coming into it. By combining battle-tested proof of work with an innovative take on proof of stake that places coin holders in charge of shaping the future, Decred is able to adapt challenges and innovations at a rapid pace. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, it's just one of my plays. Doesn't have to be one of yours, but they started in 2016. And so that's just something I do. So I got a little growing bag of that and adding to that. So, because anywhere along these lines, I'm thinking, hopefully with execution, you know, when she starts getting around 120, 157, 200, I'll be pulling out and playing myself. You're going to what? Pull it out and play with what? But we're talking about, you know, 9 to 10, 15, 20x possible. So I like it. That's just what I do. The other one that I'm in, that I'm trying to accumulate on the spot. So I'm not swing trading these, but everything else is open for it, especially now, because I need to reduce spot positions on a lot of things. So I guess to answer your question, that's what I should be doing, and I can probably do a little bit better at it. So that's one of the commitments I've made for this new little section of the market, that I'm going to be swing trading a lot of that and whittling them down. Like I said I was going to do a year ago, but I haven't. Jeez. Like we were talking earlier, man, we can make plans. Executing them, there's a lot of variables that can throw you off your game, and squirrel happens to be one of mine. Might be working on something here for XCN on the daily. Got the little green dot. That's cool. Stack it. Things are starting to look up. Looking like they're starting to catch some momentum here on the daily. That's cool. This is XCN, also Onyx coin. This one's got a lot of tokens, but you know, this one's got some good word about it. So it's one of my dark horse plays here, and hopefully she'll do good. But I tell you what, a lot of it's spurred on because I got in a small amount really early that turned into a lot, and I'm like, okay, we're sticking with this one. This one might be something. We made a good choice. Let's stick with it. So this is me sticking with a good choice here. And man, you talk about when it was up at 4, almost 5 cents. Woo! I mean, the beauty of getting in on some of these projects when they are at a low, like down here, this one's like under a penny, 0.002 or even lower, and then it goes up, and there's your 200x right there. Yeah. You don't get the big X's unless you're getting in really early on something, and then it's patience. This thing stayed flat for about 1.5 years, and then it finally paid off. It was sitting on one of my old accounts just as dust. It had gotten so low, I thought I'd probably go out it over here somewhere, about where I probably bought it a little higher than what a lot of people who got it on low, but still at 0.002, and we're sitting at 1.3 cents now with drawdown. It's still up a 4x, 5x maybe. Buying on the cheap during these low accumulations, especially if they got the nice little BB patterns going on. It looks like, see, it doesn't look like this while it's happening. It only looks like this in hindsight, I find. It's like, man, I don't know if there's just some way that we could just burn this into our memory so we can know, maybe make this stick a little bit. What is going on here? If only there was something. I don't think there is, you know. There we go. No, that's a nice booby pattern right there. If that don't give you a stiffy, if that don't put the prices going to the upside, I don't know what will, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Listen, it was a naked long right there. I'm just doing the modest thing, people. Don't get mad at the person. I'm just trying to. Just saying. The late night. Oh. All right. Full on Monty. Right there you go. Get your eyefuls. There, motorboat it. Woo. Are you happy now? So Onyx Coin's been kind of cool. Yeah, and we rode it hard, and then I don't know what happened right here, man. I mean, just kind of gave it up, and I'm just throw a little. Give it a little something to think about there. It takes about 4 hours for this to have an effect, so we'll just see if the dose is right, and we'll go from there, and just if necessary, you know. But Onyx Coin's starting to look kind of hot again, bouncing off the 200 daily moving average. See, it's coming back to 2 cents. 50 moving average coming at 2.2 cents. That might be kind of cool. Those are just some of the plays that I'm on spot, and I had no idea mention to talk about them. I got squirrel. Let me come back to the chat. Joe said, posted a chart set up in Telegram group. Market is looking amazing at the moment. No, it's not. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. Tommy 2 Liters, what's up? How's it going, man? Joe says, I know you're running late, so I might stream at 1 a.m. tonight. Okay, it sounds like a game plan. That gives me, well, hopefully I won't take this too long. See, it's 42 minutes in already, and I'm like, we just got through with Bitcoin and stuff. And, or have we? Have we really got that with Bitcoin? I think we should always keep an eye on Bitcoin. What do you think about Bitcoin? Up here, 82,000 today. We hadn't looked at it on the daily. Now we're under the 200 daily moving average, so we're still in bearish territory. Moderate recovery, it might, but we still got some flippings going on these bands, so I'm not expecting moon to higher high. I would love to see it. And again, one of the biggest plays I'm looking for and trying to zone in a little angle here. Candle body to that. Yeah, I like that better. Candle body to candle body. So what I was looking for, and I'm still looking for it, we were hoping it would do it here, come up, make a higher high, and then the very next higher low would be the one that I would be really concentrating on for maybe making bigger moves and longer range plans. That's where I'd also maybe be looking at altcoins too, but mostly, making sure I got my Bitcoin stack right on that retest. Well, that didn't happen. Instead, we couldn't get past it. We rolled over the plan B, came down and made a lower high. But now we're in the same territory. If we can reclaim that, we still got the chance. Either we come up and roll over. A lot of people are expecting that. Not the worst situation, not the greatest either, but I mean, doesn't mean that we can. We're on the radar to make a lower low if it wants to, and we have plenty of areas down here that could support it in fib areas. Or we could work on a double bottom scenario, which a lot of people would really like. That would be a partial decline idea for this, falling wedge, broadening wedge pattern, or even channel. If you're looking at it as a channel, it's normally what you would see there. So these are some real possibilities that we could be looking at if we were rejected here, or maybe we actually come up from here and get higher than this one or that one. This would be the better one to get out. Maybe we do. They get us all riled up and then dump on us, but the dump is a good thing. That would be the next, pullback to also focus on getting in. So either way that I boil this down, everything just tells me that, well, the smart move for me and what I've got going on and the way that I've finagled this market. Finagle. It's a finagle again. He's a finagler. Is on this whole way up, I'm layering out in profits. So as price goes in, I'm layering out. And then on the pullback, then I can decide what to do with that dry powder, whether I want to go in or wait. So every scenario that I'm looking at here, that just seems to be the answer for me. Is just to make sure I'm getting paid on the way up. Bitcoin, altcoins, anything that's going up, because it goes up, could come back down and get cheaper, and then I can, instead of being on the wrong side, you know, I've been catching myself more on the right side lately, so I'm liking that. It's having to flip my script on the mindset and making sure I'm getting paid on the way up, instead of saying, "Oh, it's looking good. I want to nibble a little bit more. I want to nibble a little bit more." It's maybe a slight form of chasing. There's been times when I've nibbled in on the weekends very lightly and thinking it's light enough, but to come a drop, well, that throws the game off a little bit. So, you know, I'm making sure I'm really backing off on that, and that's what I've been doing it for a couple of weeks now, and I'm not finding myself getting in those situations as bad. So I think we're starting to get in the rhythm of what they're doing now. But man, we just need to, come on, Bitcoin. Come on, Bitcoin. Remember this guy? He's like that guy from, I swear, he looks like a bat too, doesn't it? Maybe it's a butterfly. Maybe he's that little pinhead dude from, what's that movie with, oh man. Was it Beetlejuice? Yeah, from Beetlejuice. The little pinhead guy in the office. Anyway, whether you look at that as a pattern or just a channel, which is also a pattern, you know, I'm just saying. Sometimes it's just keep those ideas simple, so it works out just as good. I'm just saying. You just take a basic measure move from a channel and put it at the breakout, and it kind of tells you, you know, a fairly accurate way of where we're going to go. If you just kind of stick with the rules, bodies to bodies. I could probably tighten up my gain on that too, couldn't I? What would you look like, bodies to bodies? Let's put your body next to my body, and that doesn't sound right. Bodies to bodies would have got you right down in the same area. It's a good little rule of thumb to go by. Basic measure move there. So, bearish retest, lower low. Are we coming back up? We just got to see. Ichimoku Cloud starting to look good. But as we said, you know, we got to get above this 200 daily moving average. You're in, we all are in a position, price action is in a position where if it doesn't do that soon, like tomorrow, if we're not seeing a positive day tomorrow and start seeing about 85, 86,000 yet, then we may be rolling over sooner than you think. Because that non-moving average is starting to come toward that 200 on the daily ding dong, and that would suck. So it's important for us to have a good day tomorrow. Important for us to break this trend line. Oh, you got 87, 88. Yeah, you do need to do that. And you're still not out of the woods yet. You still got other areas you need to get back up on. Ladies and gentlemen, if you got any altcoin requestios, you can put them in the chats. Let me kind of move over here. Long C, hey, I see that one. MoveCoin, let's check it out. Now, I was working on a little spot back of this. I was hoping that they would do something spot margin, and I you know, keep a little mag and try to grow it. But I've not been adding into this lately. But it is one of the Trump plays. So what is this? The bars or the RVP, huh? Well, that's still pretty current. Well, we automatically walked into an indicator that's saying that I'm looking for 60 cents and basically 70 cents as possible upward targets. So that's cool. We'll go with that. I'm pretty sure these will come out to some fib levels. So let's play a little game. Let's dissect the indicator here. This is a pretty cool little tool. I don't use it a whole lot, but you know, I definitely turn to it for maybe a second opinion. There's some people that's got whole strategies based around it. Freaky Candles, even Jason Casper uses it a lot in theirs, and they are very good at nailing some top and bottom areas. But the thing is, well, you got to keep them little suckers open, and that's I think it's hard for me to short at them tops and have conviction sometimes. This is what I've found I struggle with, and I find myself getting out of some of those juicy shorts at the tops. I'm just saying. And I want to break that habit. We'll get better at that. And I've been catching some pretty decent ones. Better lately. I think I see an improvement in my game there. Nice little channel idea. For a move. All right, let's pull out our fibs and see how they correlate with what we got right here. Look at this, isn't this crazy? So very close to our 336 area. This 382 nailed the little point of control right there. Clearly, we want to go with this guy. So can move make it back to 70 cents? It suggests that it would. Now, if we were to look at this and, you know, this idea of a channel that we're in, or some people might even say, but no, it's a falling wedge. You can't tell nothing, Road Dog. You don't see that? Hey, man. As long as you got 2 touches on one side and 3 touches on the other, you got a valid pattern. That's all you need to know. You can be right. I can be right. We can all be right. 2 touches on one side, 3 on the other. You're valid, and you can play that sucker. And if you're looking at that in the falling wedgie, well, I just like to explain that, you know, falling wedgies are just they're just a partial channel, aren't they? Everything just kind of falls back into channels. You just kind of. That's the way I look at it. Ever since I've started doing that, I've had better luck in this market. You don't have to either. I didn't want to do it for the longest time. I was like, that's a boomer. Nobody, that's stupid. That's not stupid, but that's lame. That's so gay. That's not cool kiddish to do that. Then I was like, what, do you want to be cool kiddish, or do you want to actually, you know, kind of be more accurate and not get your ass handed to you? And I'm like, I like keeping my ass, because I'm not good at squats, apparently. They're not taking off as well as they should. It's hard to grow an ass when it gets chewed out all day long. Can we go up to $1.01? To get enough, that's that point of control thing again. Or the value area something high. Yeah, that's what it is. So move, I like what I'm seeing here. I think, yeah. You can say we got a little breakout, trying to do some stuff, reclaim the daily or 4-hour moving average, 200 moving average. There might be a flip thing going on where your indicators say a little give and take. Give it some time here. So for a swing trade, I think that's great. What is that, 40%? Maybe up to 100, over 100%, getting up to that dollar area. Not bad. Not bad. Moonbag it, baby. Chris Klein says, Avalanche, AVAX. Man, that one's been a... You hear good things and good possibilities for it, but man, ain't nobody driving that price up, are they? $17 AVAX. When she peaked out back at 50 something back in, that was just December. Oh, zoom out. So a year ago in March, hard to believe it, a year ago, that it was running up to $60. And like, yeah, baby, I'm even adding more to my bags. We're gonna ride this. The avalanche gonna be so good. Higher highs, higher lows. Oh man, you might be the one to buy my Corvette. And then she come down like, okay, yeah, we're hurting. Okay, we're just to buy the dips, baby, buy the dips. And we come back up 55. Did I sell half of my position? No. Will I next time? I hope to God I am. I'm putting notes everywhere. I'm saying, don't be a sucker. Stop riding the roller coaster, Road Dog. Get better habits. I think a lot of you can relate to that. I really do, because this is common. This is one of the biggest things everybody fights with, is taking profits. You're either taking them way too early, way too soon, being too scared. You see that a lot with some gurus here. I mean, it does. Or you're taking them too late. You see that a lot with some gurus too. Nobody's playing this market just perfect. Some people are. I mean, or they're claiming that they are. I don't know. But statistically, more people are not than are nailing this market. That's how the game plays. So most likely you guys aren't either. And I think the thing to take away from it is, well, okay, nobody is. Don't beat yourself up about it. Let's do what we can do with what we can do with, baby, because there's a lot we can still do. And it does suck if you find yourself down, but just not, man, what it ebbs and flows, and you'll be surprised how much it grows. It ebbs and flows as it grows. All right, so AVAX lost a very important trend line. That sucks for you and me and my AVAX bags too, but we're in the jurisdiction of this low to high, and we're coming in on the nice little area. We need to see this little area here hold about $14, $15, and so far it has, but we may come back and touch that little guy, but that needs to hold. That's a common bottom area to be looking for. So for Avalanche, I've been watching this area closely to see if she's showing signs of turning around. If she is, great place to start adding to your bags. And we want to see this kind of idea happen, but just more like on this line. Because you can still come back down to this line and do that. I'm saying. So DCAing through here, anywhere through this zone, I think is really cool. I would give her a little, I consider, anywhere through here, just maybe nibble, and maybe you just want to wait for a confirmation and wait for a higher high. If you're trying that strategy, and that's what a lot of people do too. Some people like me, little D Jenny, and like to bottom feed and take a little more risk over here. And my reason behind it is not, I've got no self-control. No, it's more like, hey man, if I'm wrong, I got more leeway to cut it off quickly. That's where you get here we come back to execution and plan. That's where that's important. Or else that doesn't work good for you. So you got to do that. But I mean, you get a better entry with a better risk to reward. Trying to play that idea. So I like that, and I use that in my strategies a lot. But the safer play, a lot of people, more conservative play would be, hey man, we'll wait till we get some areas cleared, like, price come up and get our first higher high, and then maybe we'll buy that next higher low. And maybe even wait for confirmations on that. Some people, I mean, they wait for multiple confirmations, and that's to ensure that, hey man, this trend is more likely to go with me than go against me. The only thing is you sacrifice your entry price. So yeah, that's what you got to work out as far as your risk tolerance as to how you are as a trader. Really, you got so many variables out here. It's just impossible to anybody to teach you. Even if they had just a winning method, the way that you would interpret it would be totally different and refined to you. And everybody's results varies, but as long as you get some good rules and good practicing, good strategies, good tools in your toolbox, you can work this thing like a little magician. The more options you got at your disposal. So, and most of them, they're good. They're good. So even this one, buying higher. So people sacrifice the price to get them in. I'm not getting in at $15. I'm getting more in at 22 or maybe even at 28. And you're like, well, you missed more of the move. And that's something else too. You'll see somebody that will look at this setup right here. This is what's so crazy about this whole game. And how we're all so different. You look at somebody right here, we'll break out of this, and it's up here, and they're like, oh man, I missed it, it's over, I missed my entry, I didn't get in under $20, man. We'll have to wait for that next pullback. I might have to wait till the next bear market to get in. Damn. I mean, so hard on yourself, and because you missed, and then you got somebody else that's like, yeah, man, I can't wait till it gets up here to 28. As soon as it clears that, I'm jumping right in. We're going hard. I mean, mindset, so different. I mean, but they're both good. They're both correct. They're not incorrect. They're both correct. It's just tailored to your risk. Oh, I don't know. It's just, I just find this all fascinating. So many different ways that you can do this and look at this, and you can look at somebody else. Well, I don't like that. No, I don't like the way they're looking at it. It's just it's very self-discovering, I think, man. You just get to see things about your personality and who you are and what you're made up of. It's very revealing, I think. I think this is one of the coolest forms of self-therapy there are out there, is learning to trade, because you're going to learn so much about how you think, how you view things, and your perspectives on things, and how they can change, and how sometimes you need to change them. And I don't know. And instead of being cocky, I don't know. I think a lot of traders do. They lean more toward gratitude and be more humble. with it, because you pay the tuition and get your ass handed to you in this market. There's no need to pay for these $5,000 courses or these $2,000 a year groups and stuff. My personal opinion, when the markets, that's where you're really paying your tuition. They're getting a little slice of that pie, if you give you that little drink your lemon water, work out every day, be like me, baby. You can do it. Just chase the flag. There's so many opportunities left in this market, and a lot of people are so down and thinking about getting out when this is the time when you need to be making your plan on how you're surviving. If you're in a situation, at least survive. Too, if you can, let's start working on some power moves, because they're going to pay off, even in these crummy altcoins. But man, I'm so much focusing. I want to focus on the better ones and leave all the crappy ones that are just stolen all of our sanity and money and funds and wasted it away. We're talking about these meme coins because, this times when we couldn't do the streams, nobody wanted to talk about anything but meme coins. We was like, oh my God, we're the meme coin stream tonight, aren't we? But and I'm sure they will all have their niches, but think about where the money's going to be going. The real money is going to be going, not into meme coins. Not for reals. All right, so let's say J Violet. Hey, had a client. Glad to have you back. Let's see, XRP. Okay, we did Avalanche. Let's see, XRP and Floki. Let's take a look at how is Floki doing. I think I still have my moon bag on this. I haven't seen what it's worth, but I assume that she is about dead like everything else. At fractions of a penny. I gotta zoom out to really see what the damage looks like. Oh, you lower. Oh, when was this? Oh my gosh! I think my Floki bag is still up. Clearly, looking at this, wow, I missed some opportunities to really take advantage of that. Well, we're gonna keep our moon bag and just let it ride for the rest of the. And that's what I say with the moon bag. Man, looking in retrospect, I could have done some other things with that moon bag, couldn't I? When she was up. So nobody nails the tops, but if you're looking at the top and comparing yourself and then how far that you're down, being down 84% from the maximum potential, like, oh gosh darn it, maybe I should. What was the move from up here? Somewhere up here. I can't see it. Ooh, about a 10x. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Can't you do it again? I think she can. Coming in on a nice little area here that makes a steep retracement. Will it hit it? Looks like she wants to try. Oh yeah, I think she'd go. Oh, okay. I'm kind of leaning toward we may come down as low as 0.0000. Well, right at 5. Just right there at whatever that is. Fractions of a. This is 1 penny. That's 100th of a penny. 1,000th. 5 10,000ths of a penny, I believe it is. That sounds like old English. 5 10,000ths of a penny, sire. Was a penny for penance? But we also got this little trend line here, which is touching some bottoms, and that could hold too. So looks like it's in a good zone. I'm hoping that Floki will bounce from here. Wouldn't be a bad place to add to a bag or play it a little bit. I like it. This is the daily. What you looking like? Let's go to the 1 hour. 1 hour is trying to do some good, trying to regain the 9, trying to regain the moving averages. That looks good. It might catch. It might catch. That might hold. It's such fractions of a penny right now, you know. I mean, this is the area where if you get too anal about it, like, you know, letting a little 10% move dictate whether you're going to you know, get in on a bigger move that could do a lot more. What's up, fractions of pennies between friends? You know, 10% versus 40%. Yeah, that's where you gotta have to have a little talk with your inner degen. Listen, are we going to go in now, or are we going to wait for a steeper discount? Usually when I have that conversation with my degen, it's like, okay, I'll tell you what, we'll split the difference, okay? We'll throw in maybe 25, 50 different now, then I'll hold on, and, you know, if she goes down, we'll talk about maybe what we do there. You kind of have to, you know, I have to wrestle with my degen a lot. Jim Dad, your $2 super chat. Thank you, my man. RPL, please. 3.3 to 4.4 is bottom area in 2020. Now, is that crypto? It seems to be RPL. Okay. Let's see. Binance has got it. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, 5. Okay, I think we got the right one. I don't know what this is, but apparently I've looked at it before. I hadn't got to the charts yet. You got a little green dot here on Market Cipher. Indicators are looking good, like they bottomed and want to start doing something. So, daily suggesting there's a bottom opportunity here. Not yet getting a breakout on the RSI, but she might be coming soon. So, probably still a little early here. MACD's starting to look a little good. Not above the 9 yet. Hadn't got our official signals, but there's some front-running opportunities here. I do like front-running opportunities. I will admit it. It's part of my degen. Good or bad. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's bad. Oh, we got some rollover going on here. 4 hour possibly coming down, maybe. Yeah, I see you coming down a little bit on 4 hour. Where are you coming back down to? Okay, let me. I can't see enough here. Let me zoom out. This is throwing me off. I'm going to get rid of him. So we looked at it before and it looked like it was rounding, so that's why I had that. Let me get rid of that so we can take. Okay, yeah. So what I would recommend doing here, what I do, we're trying to figure out, well, how much further can she get going down? And this is where I bring out my fibs, work my fib magics, and oh, okay, that's interesting. All right, so, and let me do one other thing here. A 382, go to a 382. All right, so we're right at 2 possible little areas that could still yet be hit on this one. And I wanted to check that and make sure that they were still viable. And it's basically, you may have tapped it already, or may still come back and retest it. So this would be the juiciest, I think, buying area. Mommy fib strategy, as it would be saying that. Best buy area ever. I may be exaggerating. What's the word for that? I want to say embellished. I don't want to make it too bullish, but to me, I think this is bullish. May not be the best buyer here, but I think it's good. There's humor there. I was like, he said it was the best one ever, Helen. Did you sign the mortgage like I told you to? Well, okay, we're going all in. And it's nothing like that. Please don't ever take it like that. But yeah, we got some little bullish. This is looking good. I'll agree. I think that this has been bought at 422 to 458. Anywhere through there. Looks like she's dipped into the 450 area briefly. We saw it was wanting to roll over here a little bit on, what was it, the 4 hour? So she might be coming back to test that area. If so, but right in here, anywhere. What's $455 somewhere through there? What is that among friends, right? With a few pennies between friends, we're talking about selling maybe at $13. We can all make a buck in this game, So yeah, I like that. That looks good. I mean, so I'm not saying she's getting ready to rocket ship up. Let's clear that. She's going to have to fight her way through this, but that's just make more X's when you buy the bottom. I got excited there. Keep them emotions under control. All right, I lost my chat. Joe says I'll schedule my show for 1 a.m. It's only 12 a.m. right now. 12:11. Okay, cool. I don't think I'm going to be going on that level. We're at 110 in. I think I'll do a few more altcoins, and then I'll probably cut it a little short here. I can't find the Uniswap chart, but RPL has a bottom area of $2 to $4. I think if she dips lower, we're going to get a some support and bounce. Do I see her going to $2? Yeah, you said Uniswap. Another coin worth looking in on right now. I'm just throwing that out there. I just happened to, something I was doing. I want to take a look at Uniswap. Let's see if we can find this on. What is RPL? What are we looking at exactly there? Rocket Pool. Okay. I played this one a long time ago. I think BitBoy was talking about this one. I was like, oh, okay, maybe. I don't know if it's got a total supply of 21 million. Man, Jim, maximum supply is not. I don't know if that's infinity or if it's just not listed, but circulating supply is 21 million. Jim likes these low. I like that too. Always for a low circulating supply. Most of them, if you notice, have billions, and you wonder why does this coin never move? How can Rocket go from 33 cents to $5? There's not as many tokens. That helps a lot. So that's some good stuff to look at. Rocket Pool, decentralized Ethereum staking pool offering for up to 4.3% APR for ETH2 staking. You can join it with its decentralized node operator network, or run their own nodes with only 16 ETH. So you can set one up or an opportunity there. Those are some cool plays in crypto. I would like to have a node or something at some point. This is probably one to put on your radars, people. I'm just saying. Shout out to Jim for bringing some really good, solid picks to the channel. I see he brings some good things here. What makes this channel so unique is you guys, man. What you guys bring to the house. It's all sharing. Not hide behind some damn paywall and keep secret thoughts to our greedy little selves, and you can only find out if you pay me and support my lifestyle. Help me get my Rolex. I mean, that's a bunch of bullshit crap, and we built a good free community, even over in Telegram. Great community. We don't have to worry about bull crap, people shilling our negativity. A good helpful group, and a good helpful group here. I mean, what more can I ask for? I don't want to change anything. Don't want to change a thing around here. We get good alpha, and how we apply that good alpha, and how we work that could be the life-changing scenario we need. Okay, so this is cool. RPL. I have to make a gym list here. I'm actually going to call it that, gym. RPL. These had some nice stock things to look at too. LPSY. I remember liking that one. Or LYSPY. Rare Earth. I've still got my little notes there on that one. All right, so let's see if we can find that on. Can we do this? Uniswap version right here. I don't know if it's going to be in dollars. Okay, it is. Here we go. I'll post this one over into the Telegram group, whatever we see here. Let's go to the weekly. I just want to see what the weekly's looking like. She's bottom out on the weekly. That's good. So, okay, now here's something. Now, I'm always looking for this, but you rarely hear me talk about it. And it's because I got on 2 separate indicators a lot. But stochastic ribbon right here, she's bottomed out. Now, on the bigger time frames, one of the best strategies that I think exist out there, and I've got an obscure video on it somewhere, but it's one of the few that I find myself mentioning very rarely. So here's alpha if you never heard this. I take it for granted that most people know this, I think, but when stochastics are buried, like on the weekly bottom time frame, stochastics RSI are down here. If you also see that your regular RSI is down there as well, you're looking for a good bottom entry coming. Because as soon as they both start flipping right up and getting past their little, their technical buy zones, it's on, baby. So stochastics are bottoms, are RSI bottom. RSI. She's at 34%. She could still go down a little bit, or if she starts turning up, and then that might be the sign we're looking for. And that could, either way, that could happen. Now it looks like she lost a level. I don't know that we're there yet, but it's close. So we're getting close to a nice bottom on this. Okay. So yeah. We may not be there just yet, but we are really, really close to on this one. Okay, so let's do the same thing here. Oh, yeah, it's just got just a wee bit more. Looks like here.
Crypto took my throne, sent it out of sight.
I think this one might be a little bit more appropriate. You said you're using Uniswap, right? So I think this one. All right, so. Got a candle body there, went to that one there, so we got our several touch areas there. I would like, that's close. Horizontal areas, just looking at some different things there. Look at that shoulder, head and shoulder, Helen.
Gas fees whispering stalled my climb. Yeah. Screen glows.
It looks like Gumby, damn it.
Echoes of despair. Bull runs out there somewhere. Answer to my prayer.
What I wouldn't know is that this possible neckline will always be some form of resistance. And apparently, we don't give a flying F about wicking through it, but we just can't seem to close above it. So there might be some more opportunities to wick up to $30 or something. Those wicks are very interesting, so just setting some limit orders and just waiting for them to get filled is definitely a set and forget strategy that you can just come back and say, oh look, we made some money off of this. I love that myself. So if she can get down to 387, it might be happening, but anywhere between now and then, and if she can spike up a 10x, you set limit orders? I don't know if you can do that with Uniswap. Maybe you should be able to now. We should be at that point in the game where we can do that. I think most of them can. They should be most of them can. I just haven't done it over there, but I kind of like that idea. So if I had to forecast, and this is where we get kind of iffy because we don't really have a bottom in yet, but let's see what it might look like. That lines up. No, I'm going with this. I'm putting my fibbies. I'm front running. This is not how you're supposed to do it, but it's a Frankenstein degen kind of backward ass reverse engineering kind of degen play. I like it. I'm going to preemptively call these areas. Just know this is preemptive. But why? Imagine if you just set some limit orders at all these little guys here. Or take your pick. Take your pick. Just take your pick. From where we are now, first one, 151% gains. Boom. Well, there's 10%. Oh, we made it up here. We'll take another 15%. Oh, take another 15, 20%. Oh, take another 25%. Up 5x. Well, might as well take another 10%, 15, 20. I don't know, however you want to stagger it up there. Just some ideas. Set and forget, get paid. Woo! I like that idea. Rocket Pool, I think he's also on some exchanges too. Just throwing some ideas out there. I think I'm going to take my lines off. We'll just leave the fib up. I would play every level. That's just me talking though. Boom. Get paid on the way up. Let our savings go. Dinner's tapped, my wallet's bled. Bull run till she's off to bed. So according to this, I'm at 388. But we're at $5 now. Anywhere betwixt. I said betwixt. I was wanting to say betwixt all day. Thank you for that. Anywhere betwixt there and now, I think, would be a nice place to zoom in on smaller time frames and maybe see if we can nibble in a little there. Shoot, I might have to look at this one too. We're talking about those kind of gains. We can just make her a little. Maybe she makes a slow burn down here. I think so. Maybe she doesn't. This is a great place to DCA, nibble, 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 and sell on the way up. Got bullish divergence forming here. I'm liking this one, Jim. It's really looking kind of cool. So not much of it. Not at the prettiest setup in the world, I admit. But it might be a nice one. Hey, man, where we at? Chart room. Trade setups. See, I got the 3-day chart. I think we were looking on the weekly too. Plenty of X's. So I'm just going to put those targets in an idea. It's just, I think it's a good setup for a slow little payout on the way up. Just your little bank account just growing and cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. I like it. Get a moon bag in the process in case she wants to come up to $60, $75. It could happen. I don't know. But definitely, we know she can get up to $40. We know she can do a 10x. And it just did it back in December. Did it back in summer. Did it back a year ago. She's done it almost 4 times in the past year. Surely we can catch 1 or 2 more of those little guys, right? I like that. Thank you, Jim. One more shout out for that. Tim Deirdre says, I can't find the Uniswap chart, but Ripple was okay at bottom at 2 or 3. I think she just lower, we're going to get a strong support band. Yeah, I like what we're seeing there. I'm coming back to the chat here. We could use some green candles for a party, couldn't we, though? Hey, there's Melissa. How's it going, Melissa? Glad to have you here. Celinda, I feel like I took a time warp back to 2023 looking at some of these alts. I know. Okay, Turkey can't talk now. I was mentioning that earlier, how, I mean, one of the things I did do that I'm glad that I did do and I learned to do was to go heavier on Bitcoin in this cycle. So more like 80% Bitcoin and then the rest of altcoins. My mistake was trying to use that Bitcoin on the altcoins. In retrospect, what we've seen, Bitcoin has just, it's done this, and altcoins against Bitcoin they've just been doing this, and they've just been on a downward trend. Some of them are even lower than what they were, right? Some of them are lower than what they were. Some of them dug in and held good ground, but basically, next time I am definitely staying more in Bitcoin and saying just wait. Wait up to a year after the halving, apparently, before you start going in and wait for the big crash in altcoins after that, or the several crashes after the halvings. And if you'd been taking that strategy and paying on the way up, in hindsight, we see that not once, twice, 3 times already. Now, this may be the last chance we have to figure that out, and that might be over. But at least, if nothing else, we can make a note of this for next cycle. Hey, man, I'm gonna play this different. Definitely not holding on to altcoins. It can still go up, or just hold on, because it's probably still going up. Man, they're so good at making you feel that way, aren't they? But they just rolled over. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of them are back to 2022 or 2023 prices. Yeah, I agree. And Rocket Pool is no exception. No exception there. I mean, look, June 2022 right there. Lower than that now. There's some good deals out there. I think it's a good opportunity to really kind of nail down what projects are good. And what I like about what Jim's been doing is bringing a lot of the ones that have low supply of tokens. It's where you can get the bigger gains. So, I mean, it's just the simple math. And, you know, we got other things with all these huge token unlocks that start dropping on his head. We still got that Solana token unlock, and one of the biggest ones. And you're wondering why Solana's struggling? I mean, I'm sure, give her some time to walk it out and work through it. But I mean, it's a far cry from being almost $300 to dropping down to 120. We're at 120 now. We talk about the possibilities of hitting these areas if this trend line breaks, and no, can't do that. Everybody freaks out and gets mad, or not so bad here on the channel, but you can see it on the other places. I mean, nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that, but you know, we gotta also keep it real with ourselves, and try not to get too bullishly biased that the number is going to keep going up, even though it's higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. We're good. Wow, if only there was something there to tell us that, nope, I'm getting ready to dump on your ass. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I just keep noticing this little guy right here a lot. Maybe it's my PTSD, or maybe there's something to this little, I don't know who's dumping the market on you, but it's not me. I think he's a liar. I think he knows exactly who's going to dump the market. It looks like a little freaking bad. It's a triple top form, but it's like the minor play from, I guess you'd say, by Thomas Bukowski's description. It's the little minor variation, but that's the little sucker with the small little head. No, I got respect for this guy. I'm telling you. So, what measure move for this one? We take it to the lowest valley here, and this says, oh man, I can't believe, I just hope to gosh that doesn't happen. I can't see $45 out of Solana. Well, let's everybody click off of this channel. Oh, you're talking about Solana? No! I don't know where she's going to stop. Bigger time frames are your best tell, in my opinion. On the daily, we're over here talking to the devil. And put her up there and take her off because I have a habit of leaving her on screen. On the daily, you got a mixed bag of things going on here. You got the 50 crossing the 200, or getting ready to. She's trying to, not official yet, but when that happens, that's the official sell signal. 50 crossing 200, that's official bear signal on a bigger time frame. Now, what I would expect is probably we'll get a little bit of a relief rally to come back up, maybe 160, 170, and then maybe look at a bigger rollover. Maybe. Or maybe we start recovering. I don't know. But this is not typically a good sign, and being below the daily 200 is not good, but doesn't mean we can't get a little bit of relief. Maybe we come back double bottom around here, or maybe we come down to 98. We don't know. But we got support at the 666 moving average. 800 is below it at $100. We might get it, we might not. Wow, can you imagine round tripping? Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of people do that, but I mean, it would suck. Suck more if you're a professional trader or round trip it back from, oh, I don't know. From a 109 to just round trip that little sucker. I do see possibility of a little bounce there. That might be an area of rejection. But I'm not sure that we got our bottom in just yet. Not sure that we do. Could we pull our little fib trick? We can try it. Let's go from here to there. How's that line up? It's got some stuff there. Might have been bottom? May have. Let's pull it down here to where we think it might come down to. How's it line up? It's got some stuff to be said about it too. So you're just kind of best to always wait. But for what we do have, what we can play at the moment, tells us that we need to go back to 155, maybe up to 182, and still roll over it, and maybe then we hit 60. I don't know. Maybe we never hit 60. Losing that trend line is not good. Solana. I got some bullish divergence here on the 6 hour. That's cool. So I'm seeing a good possibility to bounce off of here for Solana right now, short term. Maybe they'll take us up here for the weekend and then roll. I don't know. Well, they got the same thing with everything. All my altcoins. What I'm doing right now is the same thing I showed you. I'm here. I've got them layered out. I'm just watching the limit orders as they come up, get set, and then we wait for the next low. We wait patiently and so we can actually grow those backs. But Road Dog, what if it doesn't come back down? Well, then I guess we got some dry powder that we can apply a little bit more smartly and take advantage of the next higher low. What I am avoiding doing by doing that on whatever asset, by using this little pyramid strategy, take profit on the way up, is that, you know, if we do come up and roll over, I'm not going to be sitting there going, oh, my hands are tied, I got nothing to do anything with. Man, there's so many good deals around here, but I can't. How you buy the dip when you don't have any even out of money? Yeah, I don't want to be there. This keeps me from being there. That's what I'm doing. Dave P, what's it going on? So I've just cashed out everything and buying my sister a house. Oh, hey. I figured this was a good time, but now I'm starting from zero again, ready to rebuild. All right, my man. I'm going to give you a shout out for, you won. Probably not the most opportune time, and that might gnaw at you, and that's cool. But you did something. You obtained a goal. And more importantly, you know that this is a good time to start hello. It's just as good as I'm getting in now as it was in 2023. Oh, especially on altcoins, not on Bitcoin, of course, but it's not a bad place to get in on Bitcoin over these next few weeks. So it sounds like you came out a winner on that, especially buying your sister a house. That's a good story. Sub says it's been extremely difficult to trade lately. Hang in there, everybody. The fog will clear and love will be in the air. Which I agree. They are trying to shake us out right now, and so we just got, the biggest thing is just let's find a way to stay in the game. And that's cool, man. Cool. God, one more time. You met a goal. You met a goal. That's a life-changing goal. That's a goal. That's something to be proud of. That's an accomplishment right there, my man. Good for you. Glasshoppers, smash that like. Hey, thank you, my man. Elvis, you're lagging here.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
How long have we been going? An hour, 34 minutes. Let's take a look at the crypto bubbles here. We're doing pretty good for the day, there, right? Caspa, did you just drop? Tau is looking kind of hot. Let's take a look at Tau.
She's playing the game. Hey, says she's got that glow. nobody sees. Ooh, yeah.
I'm gonna have to zoom out. It's best, I believe, if we just zoom out.
Toes that flow.
Look at the bigger time frame, daily and weekly. 3 day maybe. 3 days is a pretty good chart.
She's riding punks.
This is Caspa. This is all old news Caspa. See that trend line we broken, so she's got a little something going on here. Let's get rid of all of this. We're on the daily ding dong, and she's had a buy signal here for I think yesterday. Looks like I guess it's still in process of confirming. Stochastics just blew up. She's getting some traction here, Caspa. Got some work to do.
She dives so low, then shoots to the sky.
She may be at a bottom area. Let's see what we got here.
Hold her so.
Oh, that's not. I'm saying Caspa. This is not Caspa. This is Tau. This is Tau. Bit Tensor,
Whispers
which recently got up as high as $700.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
She made a lower high up here, huh? Ooh.
Watch her glow.
So she came to her deep retracement, even wick below it.
She's riding pumps. Ledger's a thrill.
Let's see if there's a reason why she wicked below it. Maybe we need to look at a bigger move. Just yeah, a little variation in there, man. Sometimes you do that and see that. Oh man, that nailed it. Nope, didn't nail it there.
But a traitor.
Almost did there from that impulse move. Okay, not important, but we see so you got this whole little area as a nice little bottom area. She may come on down and retest an area. Don't know, that's a possibility, but it's nice to get a bounce here. Promising.
Oh, gaze, feel her pace.
Let's try one other little
Trade is her grace.
bottom checker here. Also,
Sweet but a traitor.
a good little zone. Use a little angle theory here. Got a lot happening right through here. Nice. I'll stick with that. We're below the daily 200 moving average, and the flipping is happening here with the 100 crossing them. So I would expect some chop.
Knocked out slow, scream kissed my sand.
Let's do a little Fibonacci theory here. We just kind of layer it in, baby. It's kind of like building a song. We're just layering in. You know, we'll get our
Gas feet sway, my rum drenched haze. Ooh,
get our bass there, get a little rhythm, get our guitar, layer in some vocals, some background vocals. You know, we just kind of layer it out a little bit. Throw in some ear candy.
held my wish where trade winds blow. Dust to diamonds dance from shore. Ooh,
339 is going to be a challenging little area through here. We got Lucy hanging out, so she's about 320. 320! It's 100 short to 420.
dust to diamonds tropic.
Why you got them green, man?
Hey, hey,
Shouldn't they be take profit? Shouldn't they be red?
software supper song.
Tied up your game, road dog.
Yeah, love's I stand.
Could we be bouncing here? 200 moving average also up in this area, about 455.
My
We know she likes to hang around up there.
Ooh, yeah.
Juicy discount.
Calypso's grin. Yeah. Island hum.
How's me bags doing? I haven't checked me bags. Have I got you over here?
Where trade winds blow.
I've been chasing this one since she was $50, $70. And I've even got a few purchases of it somewhere close to in the $200 range. I've got mine over here staking, and she's grew. It wasn't as many. I think I just had 7 or 8. So she's been staking for, I don't know, a year or 2 or something like that. I got 10.7. That's my main bag, and I ain't touching them. I'm just going to let them sit there and do what they do, staking. Because if I get smarter, we can put over in smart margin and grow that bag. Yeah, we tried that. I've got a little one over there anyway. Started from a teeny amount, so that satisfies my desire to try to play her spot margin and grow her. It's 256 possible breakout here for Tau. I like it. Channel, falling wedges. Tau looking interesting. 330, 340. I like it.
He's all charm and grace. Love's
What was the other? Oh, Caspa. How's Caspa looking? A lot of people.
his face.
Everybody was. I mean, it was the talk of the.
But when the
It was crypto's darling was
he
Caspa.
sings so low.
It's always the darling when it's going up, and then when it's not going up anymore, and then it's when people start getting toxic on it and badmouth it. It's still the same coin, still the same technology. I mean, sure, the meme coin stuff came in and ruined the game for everybody. That just felt wrong from the beginning. It just did. It felt wrong to me the whole way, and the way it was hyped. I'm like, really? Meme? You need a stable coin if you really want to do something productive. And sure as the world, it was just exit liquidity, just a way to extract value out of Caspa. Rounding top. At any point, I expect her to just say, "This is enough. This is it." Rubber band spring back up here. Let's get back toward 10 cents. I know it doesn't look like it's going to happen just yet. Let's take some new fibs. Well, the green were 382s. Let's see what we got. Swing low to swing high. Oh man, 4.5 cents. Say it's not so. Man, if it wants to be a real bitch, it can do it. Moving averages. I mean, I know they're rolling over and stuff, but still, the bigger ones that matter on this daily chart still tell us that we can get back to 14 cents as possible. I don't think I'm dialed in here. I'm not dialed in here. Now I'm dialed in. Same thing. Unless we're really. Oh yeah, so we got a little variation there. I don't think we met that one yet. That's where this guy can come into the picture. Oh man, that would suck. Could she roll over and come down there? Maybe. Will she? Right now, we're still respecting this half-ass trend line. It's got a little wiggle room. Oh, what? Yes. Somewhere through here. So, possible bottom. Let's check a few other little metrics here. See if we can really, how close of a bottom have we got? We're close. Don't know if I want to call it just yet. I don't see the sign that I can just officially call it as bottom, but I think we're really close. So we can probably get by with a little bit of cheating here. Oh man. I think she could still end up going lower. I do. Are we going to get predictive on Caspa? Oh, that's good. Maybe. Is that why that's why I have my green line. Okay, gotcha. Maybe, okay. We are going to, okay. Since I've got that, I'm going to take a chance with this guy. How are you lining up? I'm still not convinced with what I'm seeing here just yet that we got the bottom in. But we might. Regardless, we can still look at areas no, I'm still looking at that 10 cent area. I think that's a nice one to shoot for. And that might be 60% gains. That's coming back up to talk to the 800 to 600 moving average area there. Okay, this is on the daily. What you looking like on the hour? She's trying. Little local breakout retest idea going on. That's cool. Suggesting maybe 8.8. Didn't we just see that on one of the fibs? Yeah, support resistance area right over here. That was support. Now it's not. So maybe moving back toward 8 cents on Caspa. That's cool. That's not a bad move. There might be a play there. Well, shoot. Can we play it? Do we have you over here? I don't know if we got it over here on BitUnix. You do on futures. What's the only thing with the exchanges? I mean, we talked about this. You see some people that we even talked about them using the 100x strategy with maybe $1. And some places you can do that, some places you cannot. Some places, I mean, I know when I play with BitUnix, sometimes there's some minimums that you have to buy in, and you know, that kind of ties your hands as to how you can play some things sometimes, especially if you have a smaller account like we're working with right here on the channel account. But I see a possibility of a nice little play here. I want to see what we can do. First thing I want to do is change this from cross margin to isolated, so we'll don't get some false confidence or get my ass handed to me. Second thing I want to do is come down with leverage to something more reasonable, probably 3x. Scaredy cat. Oh, I can increase the leverage if the position takes off, right? So I want to get in with lower leverage, and I want to play this little idea. And I believe we could come down to 6.5 cents. Fractions of pennies from where we are. And let's see. I can, how much? I got 70 bucks to work with, and I just want to start out. I want in the little nibbles. I want to put in about, oh, let's just go with 11 bucks there. And I'm going to put you right here and hope that, I'm pretty sure you'll probably get hit. If you don't, then I've got to chase with a $10 chaser. There is a way that I could put a trigger order, but I don't want to do that. That means when price comes up and hits it and then it'll buy for me. There's some ways that you can do that. I think you can do that. Yeah, it's got trigger here on the BitUnix. So there's BitUnix is a good place. Their perpetual futures is really got a good reputation. It's really easy to use and stuff. You already go ahead and set a stop loss. Boom. In case my idea does not work out and she does not want to bounce here, I can set me stop losses down here. I don't even set me take profits, which we were going to do at 8.8 cents, right? So it's like set and forget, baby. And that would be making $13 off of this. Lord Dog, you just is it ass backwards. Yeah, I probably did. Where are you, man? But then again, some people go ahead and spend all their time getting this little thing set up, and then they're selling on the first green candle. Oh, our first red candle. Oh no! We got a 4.41 risk to reward ratio. Stop loss 8% on a 3x. Is that 20%? $3. I'm risking $3 to make $13. I'm going to risk $3 to make it $13. If my little thing gets hit there, it's going to 5 minute. Are you going to hit it? Come and hit it, baby. I'll let you hit it, baby. I'll let you hit it. Shoot. I'll let you hit it. You're going to have to raise it up a little bit, though. I just screwed it all up. Oh, no. I gotta get that trend line if she's going to do it. All right, so we got a little trade set up. Let's see if it gets filled. Looking at the chat, right? I saw someone saying that using Bitcoin to accrue cash, but not sure about the logic behind it, though. Ooh. Huh. What would that look like? Let's do Caspa BTC. I recommend that you do this on every coin. I think this would save us a lot of headache if we made the habit of doing this. Is to plot your coins against Bitcoin. Looks like they're trying to make a bottom play over here. Maybe they have something. I mean, it did come down to a bottom area. Look at me. I've even got what the hell? Bottom. That was ballsy. Well, why is it up here and not down here? You look stupid, Road Dog. I think we're looking at that 113. I don't know. I think so. Looks like that was what thinking at the time. So we are possibly in a bottom area. Maybe. I think it's going to be maybe a try and play. So in dollar wise, that would mean the cast was getting ready to rip. and outperform Bitcoin.
This crypto, my portfolio's taking flight. Late night candle watching, got my eyes all red and sore.
Just going over my ideas here again. Getting a few, I mean, pulling fibs from a little different way in there. Still getting bottom areas, but they landed different. Well, this one then. That was okay. That was from here to there. So we'll play this one. Yeah, and it's not the horrible idea. The chart says it's not a horrible idea. So yeah, I think they're taking a risk on something that maybe work out for them. I'm not gonna, can't laugh at it or diss at it. I see the logic behind it. I hope it works out. That's, whew, I don't know, but it's so hard to get Bitcoin. But yeah, could be a ballsy play, but I kind of admire it. I hope it works out for them.
Mama telling me I'm crazy, but I'm howling at the moon.
So now what we can do, what we just learned about our fibs is that we would be applying it to this guy. So what kind of return would it be if we spent 0.1 Bitcoin? Sounds crazy. But just use it for math. 0.1 Bitcoin could turn into 0.14 Bitcoin. Up here could turn into 0.23 Bitcoin. Up here, just getting back to these levels, could turn into 2.6, 0.26, almost a quarter of a Bitcoin. That's appealing. I mean, it would just be hard for me to see that pair and go, oh, bye-bye, I'm going to trade my Bitcoin for Casper. Oh, that was, I have a psychological issue. It would be easier for me to apply dollars and then switch over to the Bitcoin chart and sell it for Bitcoin. It's easier for me to spend. I would rather take my US dollars, buy Casper, where is it, 6 cents, and then flip over to here, and as it gains in Bitcoin, sell it off for Bitcoin. That would be how I would play it. Bitcoin's hard to get. It's too hard to get and hard to keep. But dollars, turning dollars, and so that'd be a way to turn a little bit of dollars into more Bitcoin. So it does look like Casper's got to wait. She might have an opportunity to bottom and start outperforming Bitcoin short term. So okay, I admire that. Let me share this idea. That's more of an advanced concept. I like it. That's a smarter, older. That's a smarter play right there. A little bit more old school vibe to that play, and you don't see very much of that anymore. So it's good that they're thinking that way. I don't know who presented that idea to you, but it's worth giving a shout out. So this is Casper, BTC pair. Idea. Well, Casper. This is an OG style play.
Hold our ground, never lie. Truth in numbers can't deny. Moon's our limit, touch the sky. Hold the line, we surf through the swells, crashing low, soaring peaks, rebel yells. Through the turbulence, managed so well. Crypto sunrise.
So, for a BT swing trade, it looks like a nice little swing trade idea. I'll put a note. think I made this clear. I would buy in dollars and then sell on this particular chart into Bitcoin. That's what I think is the genius of this particular setup. Pretty cool. Shout out again for that one. I like that one. This is a smart move. But I don't agree with just selling. I wouldn't want to sell my Bitcoin. I'd do the actual buy-in on this pair, but I would definitely look at selling out on it, and probably look for ideas on this for any of your other coins. And yeah, I think you got a good play. Comparing, like, let's take look at Solana, BTC. How's she looking? Is she in a position yet? If she can bounce here, then we might be, but you know, we're need to see a little some signs that might be happening. But there might be some opportunities. We'll have to keep. I wouldn't front run a bunch of them though. You want to see, because she can easily just start dropping. But if we start seeing some areas hold, regain 9 moving averages, we'll keep an eye on some of these. There might be. What's an XRP? That might be interesting against Bitcoin. And here you see where XRP's been outperforming Bitcoin ever since October, November. 0.1 Bitcoin, if you got the you just nailed the bottom like a perfect person, and came all the way to the top. That's 350%. 0.1 Bitcoin could turn into almost 0.4, almost half a Bitcoin. Damn. These are the smart moves. This is more what we should all be trying to look at, really. If we're trying to step up your game, this is what we should all be doing this, and try to get out of this mindset of just always tracking against the dollar, against the dollar, against the dollar, against the dollar. Because it's to really nail these altcoins. This is the OG secrets. This is the way to do it, and we don't do that enough here on YouTube. We don't. But I think that's what we got to do. What's another one? We got XRP. How's XRP doing anyway? Against the dollar. Doing good. So far, so good. Just she's getting rejections here now. We got some weird ass trend line action going here, which irrelevant. That one's good. This one's just there. Oh, that's not the greatest.
I'm torn between two loves so pure. One hand typing while the other lands. A taco wrapped up with a lure.
XRP. Here on the 4 hour, here we got the 800, reclaiming that. That's good. That's good. If that can hold. Made a lower low there. That's a wild little flush out pattern right there. Well, let's take you to a higher high and then to a lower low. Let's flush out the systems, what they're saying. So channel ID we're looking at. Okay, we got that. Put a dotted line. I'm more interested in this guy right here. We're still in this guy's jurisdiction, so let's take a fib from high to low. He's got the charts and Fibonacci lines. Calls the pivot points every time. Turkey in the camera. I don't like this. That's interesting. 886 from that one. 886 from that one too, no matter how you did it. I would really like to see XRP get right back up to 276, 258 area. We're at 216 right now. Where's our little tool? He said tool. 16 to 25%. Says got a bearish MACD crossing on the weekly, dumbass. I've started putting notes up here because I don't want to get caught up in downward action, and so that reminds us, hey, let's go check out the weekly, dumbass. You know you're in a bearish trend on the weekly on XRP, so don't expect her to just rocket ship to $5 next week. So she's got some stuff to still work with. The XRP can be still getting a little cheaper here. How much cheaper can we look for her to go possibly? Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, 158 could be on the radar. 618, we normally do touch those. However, if we're still in a very bullish position, that 0.5 could be holding. It has been at $1.93, $1.90 or something. So far we're holding within that area. Maybe we retest 190 or a little area there. That's a possibility. We can be coming back down to just right to 197, $2 right in this little area. Not horrible, not horrible. I would look for that as a possibility. See what happens here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've been streaming for 2 hours, and that's just way too damn long. Let's take one more look at Bitcoin here. She's been falling back a little bit. We're at 81,000 right now. 2 hour looks a little bearish for Bitcoin. Let's come back to our little small time frame. Hey, do you guys remember this little thing we're talking about at the beginning of the show? That little, hey, I don't know, that guy? You didn't get my short, did you? You didn't feel my short, did you? Did you feel my shorts? Oh, some profit. Gosh darn it. Well, now you add us that's a weak ass. It could happen, but this is what I should really be looking at here. Oh no! What was that? Don't do that. I don't know what that. I don't want that to stick. Did that stick? I don't want to close anything. So we got to take profit on my short down there. Okay, we're already set for a short. I just didn't get to add in. That kind of sucks. Can we add in? Can I move this down to here? Just to see. Maybe it'll hit it, maybe it won't. We may have already missed most of this move, but we'll play. Let's see if we can add just a little there. Stop loss is here. Still being profit, so that's cool. So we might come up and roll over. I don't know. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Bitcoin taking a little bit of a dive down. Is it bad? Is it bad? Is it horrible? Are we dumping down? We got that triple top pattern. The little head and it's not a head and shoulders. It's a. And some people will be looking at it as just a failed breakout. Definitely possible, but I look at it as that triple top variation. They get nasty. They seem to be nasty. And I was hoping that we would be making a 3-wave thing. I was looking at that idea too. It just doesn't seem to. Oh, you can't. Elliot, you're so weird. See, you're so subjective, man. 1, 2, 3. That makes no. That you suck, Elliot. What kind of bull crap is this? Now you're gonna. You suck. So I mean, remember we're in the 6-minute time frame here, and ultimately what we're doing. Let me kind of bull this area. Okay, we got this little bullshit 5-wave thing going on, but what it does is it makes a big 1, then a 2. Then a 3, and we start working on a bigger 5-wave structure, and that could be what takes us up to 88, 90, wherever we might be headed to. And just to reiterate, I am still looking at the possibility that we do move our way up through here and then roll over for more juicier prices, maybe lower prices, maybe the same prices we've been to. Don't know. But taking profits as it goes up, getting that dry powder, because you know I wants to be on the right sides of this ones, not chasing. I'm getting paid, and since I've been doing that the last couple of weeks, that's been helping things get really more centered, and been finding myself on better sides of things. So I shall continue with that, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. We'll be back again tomorrow night. Let's go check out Joe on his channel. See you guys. I got some new AI music. You want to hear it?
Yeah, rising through the night. Caught in the glow, where the charts collide, dips fade away. I'm on this neon ride, sats in my veins. FOMO's electric spark, ooh yeah. Crypto's my pulse, beating through the dark, yeah. Yeah. Gas fees flicker, whales dance in the haze. I'm stacking dreams in this digital maze. Every coin I claim lights a moonlit flame. Ooh, smooth. Bull runs my wave, I'm rewriting the game. Woo! Neon bull run lighting up the sky. Rising through the dark, I'm flying high. Yeah, yeah. Crypto's glow won't fade my soul. Ooh. Bull run shines, I found my goal. Woo! Neon bull run, run, run. Oh, oh. Rook pulls behind. I've broke their chains, flipped the spark to gold, washed away the stains. Markets are hung, echoes in my core. Ooh yeah. Soulful. Moons lift me up, I'm craving more. Yeah, yeah. Dips turn to light, I'm riding this gleam. Every crash I dodge, every win supreme. Crypto's my rhythm, flowing through my sight. Bull runs my dawn, burning up the night.
That's not a possibility. I don't think it will.
Lighting up the sky.
Not just yet, anyway. I think it's going to go up before it thinks about going down. I think be cautious. Be cautious. There is that weekly MACD cross, so just be careful. Because when you ignore it, it usually hands your ass to you. That's just what it does. But it looked like it could go up. It looked like maybe 250, 260, 270, and then maybe see what it'll do after there. Might come lower, may not. We'll know better once we see what it does at that level.
Crypto's my spark, my fight, my gleam. Bull runs my pulse, live in the dream. Glow through the chaos, rise through the grind. Neon's my fire, I'm one of a kind. Neon bull run lighting up the sky. Rising through the dark, I'm flying high. Yeah, crypto's glow won't fade my soul. Bull run shines, I found my gold. Neon bull run, run, run. Oh, 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 yeah. Neon lights ignite. Yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. Rising through the night. Neon bull run, run, run. Oh, oh.
Stacking sats, I tease the game. Blockchain whispers my name. Candles glow, I weave it the spell. Bitcoin's mine, can't you tell? Oh, oh, moon so close. Oh, oh, feel my dose. Oh, oh, bulls run wild. Pump it soft, my style. Pump it, Bitcoin, pump it. Kiss the moon, pump it, oh, oh, oh. Pump it, smooth, 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 smooth. Pump it, smooth, smooth. It's in my sway. Pump, 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 come my way. Pump it, Bitcoin, pump it. Kiss the moon, pump it, oh, oh, oh. Look at pump it, smooth, smooth, smooth. Pump it, Bitcoin, pump it. Feel my groove, pump it, oh, oh, oh. Pump it, smooth, smooth, smooth. Pump it, smooth, smooth. Pump it, Bitcoin, pump it. Soft and slow, slow. Pump it, oh, oh, oh. Pump it, let it grow. Let it grow.
You've been mining in the shadows, chasing digital gold. Hodling every coin you claim, your secrets untold. Whispers on the chain ignite, you're pulling me slow, slow. Crypto's in your eyes tonight, I'm caught in the glow. Wallets locked, your keys are T's, a game I can't unwind. Life almost creeping through my veins, you're messing with my mind. I'm not your trader, not your pawn, I see through the haze. You're dancing in my dreams, babe, with your blockchain ways. You just want my transaction, yeah. You just want my stacks to send, oh, oh. Playing games with central plans, I'm slipping deeper in your hands. You just want transaction, you just want transaction, baby. Not my keys, not my crypto lately. Pulling me with moves so shady. You just want transaction, you just want transaction, baby. Charts are spinning, I'm persuaded. Lost in code, intoxicated. NFTs light up the dark, your apes are on display. Gas fees pull me under, but I'm swaying anyway. Babe, we're going to the moon, your voice cuts through the night. Exit scams are calling soft, I'm trapped in your sight. Notes align, your words seducible, running your tone. Promises of wealth unwind, I'm never alone. I'm not your mark, not your prey, but I'm falling too fast. Crypto's got me locked in deep, this high's gonna last. You just want my transaction, yeah. You just want my stacks to send, oh, oh. Playing games with central plans, I'm slipping deeper in your hands. You just want transaction, you just want transaction, baby. Not my keys, not my crypto lately. Pulling me with moves so shady. You just want transaction, you just want transaction, baby. Charts are spinning, I'm persuaded. Lost in code, intoxicated. Chains are humming, coins are running, running. Call me yours, but I'm not breaking. Cold wallet's mine, no chance you're taking. You're my rhythm, oh. You just want transaction, you just want transaction, baby. Not my keys, not my crypto lately. Pulling me with moves so shady. You just want transaction, you just want transaction, baby. Charts are spinning, I'm persuaded. Lost in code, intoxicated. You just want transaction. Sign my hash, I'm still resistant. Well,
everybody.